Welcome ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? It's TK here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of my Black Ops 2 tips and tricks. In this episode I'm going to show you how you can improve your game in Black Ops 2. All these things are little, but these are the differences from you winning or losing a particular gunfight in Black Ops 2. So let's start by playing the game. Now with playing the game, basically it's practice makes perfect. Just saying, for example, with school, just say you want to get better at a particular subject, you have to keep on practicing and studying for that particular subject to get a better grade. So now on to using your cover. Basically with this one, you have to basically go from cover to cover. Basically say you have like half your body covered or head glitch or whatever. So basically you are covered at least a little bit because your teammates are going to run out really stupidly and they're going to expose their whole body, and you have a bigger chance of winning that gunfight because half of your body or only your head is outside and not in cover. So that is the difference from you winning or losing a particular gunfight. So that is really awesome. So make sure you use all your cover inside the game because there's a lot of cover in Black Ops 2, and make sure you use it, and that's going to be the difference from you getting your high kill streaks or going back down to or getting a death. So next one is knowing when you lost a gunfight. Now with this one, it is basically for example, right, you are an SMG guy and you're coming up against a sniper rifle at long range. You know you're going to lose that gunfight because the SMGs have a particular recoil, unless you have some like glitch where you don't have no recoil. So make sure, so if you have a if you're in that particular gunfight, take a couple of shots, back off, because you're going to get killed, because the sniper rifle, they'll go back on you and then they'll kill you. So just make sure you back off a little bit or just completely run away from that gunfight. You do not want to get into that type of gunfight. If you want, try and stay at those like close quarter engagements, which brings me on to my next one, which is change playstyle with every class. Basically, you have to use a particular tactic with every type of class. With the LMGs, the submachine guns, the assault rifles, sniper rifles, and shotguns. Basically, you have to change your playstyle with every single type of class you have on basically have every single thing you have on your class. You got to change it up. Basically, with an SMG, you can rush around as much as you like. With assault rifles, you have to be a little bit more cautiously, but you can still run around it if you want to. With LMGs, you really have to stand back a little bit because you're definitely going to die. So you have to stay back a little bit. Make sure you use your cover. Go nice and slowly around the maps, and you don't run around like a madman. And sniper rifles, basically, those are basically you have to stay around in one spot and just try and pick off some people. That's what people call campers, but that's basically my type of playstyle because I'm not a really good sniper, so I have to try and stay back a little bit. Alright, so now the next one, which is basically now in-game type stuff, which is basically the next one is strafing, which is basically aiming down sight while moving. As you can see in this example, when you don't have stock on your gun, you're basically moving really slowly, and so basically it's like no point basically moving, but you can still move, which you should still move no matter what, because if you're moving at least a little bit, you could put them off range. Off their accuracy. So with this example, with stock on, you're moving very quickly, and it's a lot more harder for them to kill you, which makes you win most of those gunfights if you're the one strafing, and you can keep on your accuracy on the particular person without going off. So you would definitely win that gunfight if you can do that. Also, the next one, which is drop shotting. Basically, everybody hates these people, but this is a good tactic if you want to win or lose a gunfight. Basically, with drop shotting, you have to hold down like the circle button if you're on default, and you just go straight to prone, and you can win that gunfight while continue aiming down sight and shooting them. When you have a tactician on, basically you can you swap in the melee button and the prone button, which is basically, so now your prone is on your right analog stick. So basically you don't have to take your thumbs off the analog stick to go to prone, which is really awesome, and you can drop shot. Personally, I don't use this because I just quickly aim at the person and then I hold down circle and I shoot him, which basically makes me lose a couple of gunfights. If I have to quickly turn around and prone, I normally lose those gunfights. But I do win most of my gunfights if it's like just aiming straight at the person, and I can just drop shot like that. So I win most of my gunfights that way. The next one is very interesting, which is called the jump. Not a lot of people know this one, but when you run, you can quickly jump, and it really distracts the person because people think you're just going to run in or whatever, but you're running and you're jumping, which makes them really hard for them to see you. And if you quickly jump, you turn around and you go to prone. That is a very awesome tactic, and that's also they won't see you that much, because you're basically just running straight in. You're going to look like a blur basically, because they're going to be that quick and you're going to be going to prone, and they're already going to lose that gunfight. If you think there's someone better in that corner, then you can definitely win that gunfight. The next one would have to be the pushback, which is basically when you see a person, you just pretend you don't see them and you just keep running and going into the next cover. And then what you do, you push back and you go back into where you saw them the first time, and you kill them that way, because they're going to be paying attention to the other side of the wall, and they won't expect you to just push back and kill them that way. So I use this a lot, and it really does help, unless they're a very smart player and they're very tactical. So you would lose that gunfight, but most like 9 times out of 10 you should definitely win that gunfight if you're playing it right. Okay guys, so thanks for watching this episode. If you found this video helpful, please smack that like button, it will be greatly appreciated. And also, why not subscribe if you haven't already? I've got a lot of great videos coming your way soon. So thanks for watching guys, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. It's the Hockey Special signing off. Peace.